Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Today, a very competitive playoff matchup. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the North Dakota State Bison. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game, this is the moment we've been building for years, not just this season, but for an underdog team like ours to host a playoff game. This is huge. I want you guys to ride the frenzy of emotion, the crowd noise, the excitement, but make sure you're locked in and focused doing your job on every play so we can make a little history today. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This whole line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On the run, it's Mitchell. Got an opening here. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Boy, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Miami. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
You work all year to get into the playoff, and not only do you get into the playoff, but you've got a home game, and you're hosting, and this crowd is just waiting to explode and get behind this team, and they come out and throw a pick-6 to start. There is no worse way to start a playoff run than what we just saw.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, North Dakota State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very very satisfying drive. The refs are relieved to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Hurricanes offense takes the field, the first chance we've had to see them today. It's a challenge for this road team here today. You can spend a lot of energy, emotional and physical, getting to your conference championship game and then coming up short. Now, Joel, they got to regroup quickly, but an opportunity to kind of reboot here in the CFP.
You said it, reboot. How quickly can they bounce back after that disappointing loss a week ago? If they can do so quickly, they're going to have a great chance today. I love this team. I think that they're a really quality team, and they're certainly good enough to come in here and win on the road. It's just a matter of, again, rebooting and executing in particular early.
Short gain makes it second and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Here he goes. Inside the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That pass is caught. Past the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. What a catch! They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Handoff running right. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
Here comes fourth down, and look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. On the read. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. He's got a crease. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
What a one-handed catch by the junior.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at him.
He's swarmed by the defense.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line.
Breaks free down the middle. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Chris, I knew that he was fast, but man, when you see this guy in person, he is lightning fast. And this defense, they know that they're trying to spy the quarterback, but my question is, what spy is going to be able to track this guy down? His speed is just such an advantage.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Hoffman. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Throwing off play action. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game. But he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to run it here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and that's a nice, productive game for this offense.
The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
But tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making...
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on 1st down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play-action pass. In fact,
they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
That's reeled in. It's Wormley. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here.
He's got space. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
They've converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
The tight end has got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right. This one caught. Breaking tackles and going. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Touchdown, Miami. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The North Dakota State offense takes a field, ready to get the drive going. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in from the Miami sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Trying to get the throw off. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Wormley.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
And now the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First down. We're going to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction. I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The offense really clicking here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule. This is exactly how you draw it up as a quarterback coach. You've got your guy out there, and he's going to take off. And listen, you've got to pick up first downs with your legs at some point, maybe 2 to 4 during the course of the game. But here's the best part is that he doesn't take an unnecessary hit. Once he gets the line to gain, he just steps out of bounds. That's A++ on the grade sheet on Sunday when you're watching the film.
And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. And the offense will spend a timeout here. Got to decide what to call on this third down play. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. QB keeper all the way.
That's a great run on third down, and this defense was clearly set up to stop the pass. There was nobody up front, and they gashed them here with a nice big gain to produce a fourth down that I think they can go for it. It's 4th and short. Why not go for this?
And now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
The Hurricanes head coach told me at the half he is thrilled with the way they have started this game. They have the lead on the road in a hostile environment, but he told his guys in the locker room, it is 0-0. We have got to come out in the third quarter with that same sense of urgency. I'll keep you posted if they're able to keep that up here to start the third. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it. And that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's fourth down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. Gives it to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he drives the punt deep. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. They'll run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Grab behind the line. It's Huffman. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30. The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball into the red zone. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun. Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And now from the pistol formation. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hall. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. A new set of downs after that completion. Design quarterback run. Got an opening here. Headed for the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, North Dakota State. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Bites off a defender. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Who's going to take off here? Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs. But, man, I would have loved to seen them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run. And now you've got third down. Better convert now.
As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. He keeps it. QB draw. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they'll kick it away here. And that will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive?
Pass interference.
You've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's Hall. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set. Second down play here. As a design quarterback keeper. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. Quarterback drops back. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joe. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. That's a great job. They'll spot it down around the 5-yard line. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
That's a good start to this drive, but now they got to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit, maybe try to score right around that 2-minute mark. If they're able to do that, maybe they can get the ball the 2nd time to come all the way back.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that. That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field, find the seams in this defense, and push it into scoring territory.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Tackled, but first down.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
He keeps it on a design run. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
I love that design as an offense, adding for this 2-point play. You just equalize out those numbers, and you get an extra blocker in the middle, and he's able to take it in, and it's good.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receivers are bunched together. incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. On the run here, lets it go. And this pass is on target. Caught. Breaking free. End zone ahead.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this.
He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Here's another interception.